Good evening. A free school in Birmingham, opened 2 years ago by David Cameron, has been placed into special measures. Beeches III is one of a chain of academies hailed by the Prime Minister as a real success story.
The man in charge of the chain, Liam Nolan, says he fundamentally disagrees with Ofsted's findings. He's now taken over the running of the school after the head teacher resigned. Our education correspondent Peter Behan reports.
Tell us about the buildings and what...
It opened its doors in 2013 with a fanfare. The free school programme is one of the government's flagship policies, and the Prime Minister and his then Education Secretary were delighted to give their blessing. At the time, the executive head teacher, Liam Nolan, was full of optimism.
It's not just a secondary school, it's an outstanding school in our city.
Good morning, Year 7.
Good morning, Mr. Nolan.
Fast forward 18 months, and Ofsted have delivered a rather different verdict. After an inspection in May, they've placed Beeches III in special measures. Inspectors found achievement at Key Stage 3 is inadequate. Teaching was also rated inadequate. Too much is dull, they said, and fails to engage students. And the students' behaviour requires improvement.
It isn't the school that I recognise, and it isn't the school that you've wandered around today. It isn't what we see actually happening here now, and it isn't the experience of most parents and young people here.
If this school is doing fine, why have the head teacher and chair of governors had to go?
They hadn't had to go. They made a decision to go, and I would say
you accepted their resignation.
I've accepted their resignation because they view that as the moral and right thing to do.
A letter has gone out to parents to reassure them.
Personally, don't know how they measure the school, what criteria they've used.
I've really improved from my last school. It was good, but this is a lot better.
I think the school's outstanding. I don't know where they got special measures from, to be honest.
Beeches Academy Trust has 4 schools in Birmingham. Of the other 3, 2 are rated as outstanding by Ofsted. The other has been judged outstanding by the Department for Education.
We all know that your other schools in the city have an outstanding record. Does this one Ofsted report now suggest perhaps the bubble has burst?
The bubble hasn't burst. There has been a blip in the way we have been viewed by Ofsted. It isn't how I would view the school. And let me say that it won't be long before we are back.
Yeah, exactly.
The Department for Education today gave Liam Nolan and his chain of schools a vote of confidence, saying they're transforming the life chances of children in Birmingham. Ofsted is due back at the school in the autumn. By then, Mr Nolan expects to be well on the way to proving them wrong. Peter Behan, ITV News, Birmingham.
A woman from Staffordshire is calling for justice for all survivors of child sex abuse. Sam Merritt alleges she was physically and sexually abused from the age of 6, including in former children's homes and hospital centres.
A new inquiry has pledged to look into whether public bodies and other institutions have sufficiently protected children from sexual abuse in England and Wales. It's being chaired by Justice Lowell Goddard, a High Court judge from New Zealand.